even know what he would proxy, to be honest. We do see the robotics facility down there. He is got a pylon. That's probably more of a scouting pylon more than anything. We got third and fourth barracks, or gateway, I should say, going down for Daezang. And FireBatHero, once again, is behind on getting turrets. His eBay is not up. That was an Academy, by the way. So we got Academy, Goliaths, and it looks Armory, which would imply Goliaths, to defend against any shuttle harassment. But I really think that FireBatHero's one of his weaknesses against PVT play is the fact that he does not get turrets. And oh, SCV's attacking. Oh my God! Look how many he lost. Oh my God. That was huge, and FireBatHero not showing any emotion to that loss. It looks like he is going to take that in stride. You know, that's one of the things that you risk in doing something like attacking a Reaver from all ends with a shuttle hovering above it. And a Goliath is out, but again, where the hell are your turrets, man? You would prevent so much freaking damage if you just put an eBay up and some turrets. And oh, those vultures can squeeze around that pylon non-block that Daezang put up, and he does a lot of damage in return. And those goons, the goons can get past, can get through as well. So actually, it ended up not being that big of a deal for Daezang, but he lost a ton of probes. I would say he lost as many probes as FireBatHero lost in that last skirmish of the Reaver. But he will be able to supplement those probes a lot quicker, thanks to the fact that he's got 3 Nexuses. Nexus, I don't know. And finally, that fourth pylon going down to ensure a solid block. And, excuse me, a lot of goons out, actually. Well, not really that many, now that I think about it, the timing of the game. A decent amount of goons out for Daezang. And those vultures are trying to figure out what they feel like doing. It looks like they're just going to mine up a little bit. And Daezang, oh, that's a nice little line of mines. Daezang is going to be forced to get some observers out to take care of this. He has them, obviously. And so he's going to be able to deal with this with not much of a problem. It looks like FireBatHero might try to get back behind the minerals using the mine push trick. If he can put a mine down in well, that's the front base actually. If he can get mines up, use those vultures to put mines up and squeeze his way through the minerals. Oh, and FireBatHero able to actually range a couple of probes with that single vulture back there. That is brilliant. I never even thought of that. I didn't think you could do that. And that vulture, well, maybe it's not that great. It looks like you have to actually click. Oh, he's stuck on attack for attacking another unit that's out of range. And Daezang putting down another expansion, potentially overextending himself at this point. And FireBatHero running around like a maniac with that vulture. I don't think he's actually in control. It seems to be a AI malfunction. Well, not really malfunction, just function for that vulture that he's about to lose. Yeah, there goes that vulture. And no big deal though. Wasn't going to do much damage anyway. FireBatHero in the meantime does get his second expansion up, so he is going to stay fairly even with Daezang, despite Daezang being ahead 1 expansion because of the way that it works. And oh, Daezang is charging at that expansion, but he is going to be held off by the nice little force that FireBatHero has in the middle. Now, FireBatHero, oh, and the Goliaths are going to take out that vulture before any Zealot bombs can go down. And he had the Terran booster upgrade, so FireBatHero doing a great job of defending against that. I'm fairly impressed, to be honest, guys. I didn't think he'd be able to do that. Big skirmish going on. Daezang lost a lot of Zealots very early, 2 spider mines, and he is not going to have the goons, the support for those goons needed. And FireBatHero is going to come out way ahead on that battle. Way ahead. Oh man, Daezang is in trouble, guys. FireBatHero has just taken back any loss that he had from that early harassment from Daezang, and he is he's going to pay that one back in full. I mean, he is going to be able to come back and stomp on Daezang's at least one of his expansions, I would imagine. Daezang, with a big force of Dragoons, but not all that much in terms of Zealots, which is what he needs with the Dragoons, frankly. And you can't have either solo. And FireBatHero working on making his next command center, which it seems that is going to go right below his second expansion in the 9 o'clock position. Yeah, I can tell time. And it looks like Daezang is going to try to scramble to defend his new expansion that just went up. And I don't know if he'll be able to do it very well, to be honest. I get the feeling that FireBatHero is in a good position to begin to separate and block off portions of Daezang's troops, and again using the narrow straits to his advantage, putting his tanks there and able to mine up in the meantime. And it looks like that is going to be a fairly effective method of pushing forward to Daezang. He's got to be a little careful of losing those vultures, though, as he has them kind of out of place. But Daezang has a couple of zealots, and not mind dragging the way he had intended, I'm sure. And again, FireBatHero with great position on that ramp. And the Dragoon's going to have a tough time. They take out a couple of tanks, but heavy losses incurred from Daezang in trying to do that. It looks like FireBatHero is going to be able to continue to push forward. And FireBatHero taking out a couple of observers at the same time. Believe it or not, that is a lot more. That's worth a lot more than it looks. It looks like Daezang is playing on arbiters. I said that last time, and it turned out to be carriers, which Stork. But hey, I think he actually is going to go arbiters this time, having the Stargate next to the Templar Archives. Of course, that could be just to throw a player off too, with the scan seeing that. Either way, it results in the same thing from the Terran player. He needs Goliaths to defend against that, and FireBatHero already has them, so he also already has the range boost. So it looks like FireBatHero is actually in a pretty decent position here. He's got Daezang kind of backed up into his bases, and now he is even in expansions, which is going to spell trouble for and then we see the Arbiter Tribunal. That is going to be trouble for Daezang. So Daezang now, he's getting pushed back. FireBatHero got to push up that rampant. Zealot bombs from Daezang in a great spot. Going to take out 3 tanks, almost a 4th, and almost losing that shuttle. Again, and he does take out 4 tanks, and FireBatHero does take out the shuttle. Fairly even exchange, I'd say, in losing the shuttle, and I'm not sure, it was probably worth it from Daezang's point of view, but